Hello friends, welcome once again to Preeti's Kitchen. Today I am here with a very tasty South Indian snack recipe, that is rasavada. A very good combination of rasam and vada. So let's get started. For making vada we require about 1 cup of chana dal and about 1/4 cup of tuar dal. You can skip tuar dal if you don't want. Nicely wash this dal and soak it for 4 to 5 hours. By the time we will move on to the recipe of rasam. For making rasam, take a pan, add about 2 tablespoons of oil, crackle some mustard seeds, 1 teaspoon of jeera or cumin seeds, add some curry leaves, some chopped green chilies. Here I have added about 1 green chili. Add in 2 tablespoons of roughly chopped ginger, 2 tablespoons of roughly chopped garlic. You can even crush ginger and garlic and add into the oil. Saute it until the rawness is gone. Then add about 3 to 4 red chilies. If you are a spice lover, you can even increase the amount of chilies. Add about half piece of onion sliced. Here I have added some 3 to 4 shallots. Mix in some salt to taste when the shallots or onions become translucent. Now here we have to add some spices. About 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 1 tablespoon of chili powder and half a teaspoon of black pepper powder. Mix all the ingredients very well. Here we have to add the key ingredient, that is asafoetida or hing, about 1/4 teaspoon. Any South Indian traditional rasam is incomplete without this hing because it gives a very good flavor to rasam. Now add in 3 medium-sized tomatoes, roughly chopped. Cook on a medium flame until the tomatoes become soft and mushy. Once they become soft, add in 2 to 3 tablespoons of tamarind juice. Mix it well. Also add 3 glasses of water. Top up with some coriander leaves. It gives a very good flavor to our rasam. Close the lid and let it cook for 15 to 20 minutes on a low to medium flame. After 20 minutes, all the flavors of garlic, ginger and chili has been released into the rasam. You can adjust the salt level by adding some salt to taste. And some jaggery, a small piece is sufficient to balance the taste of all the flavors. After a minute, garnish it with some coriander leaves and switch off the flame. Our traditional South Indian rasam is ready. You can even serve it with rice also, but today here we are serving it with vada. Now let's move on to the recipe of making vadas. After soaking for 4 hours, transfer this dal into another plate. Drain out all the excess amount of water. In a chutney grinder, we have to crush this dal into a coarse paste. Before grinding the dal, we will grind some spices. Add in some curry leaves into the chutney grinder. Here I have taken 15 to 20 shallots. You can even add half to 1 onion sliced, about 10 to 15 garlic cloves, a small piece of ginger roughly chopped, 3 to 4 red chilies. If you like more spicy vadas, you can increase the amount of red chilies. Break it into pieces and you can add into the grinder. For enhancing the taste, I am adding here half a green chili. Above all, add some salt to taste and crush these ingredients by giving 1 or 2 pulses. Don't make it a fine paste. So our crushed mixture is ready. Transfer it into the mixing plate or mixing bowl. Now the next step is to grind the dal. So before grinding, I will take handful of dal and transfer it into the plate. This uncrushed dal will give a crunchy texture to our vada. Now transfer the remaining dal batch-wise into the chutney grinder and just crush it. Don't make it a fine paste by giving 1 or 2 pulses. Add 1/4 teaspoon of jeera or cumin seeds and half teaspoon of sauf or fennel seeds while crushing this dal. It gives a very good flavor to our vada. If you don't want, you can skip it. In this way, a crushed mixture we have to prepare. You can see the consistency. I have not added any sort of water, just dryly we have to crush it. Repeat the procedure with remaining batches of dal. So now our vada mixture is ready. We have to mix all these ingredients thoroughly. For some flavor, I am going to add some hing or asafoetida, about 1/4 teaspoon, and some salt to taste along with. After mixing all the ingredients thoroughly, you have to take small portion of this dal mixture on your palm, just a ball sized, and just spread it into a flat shape on your hands and transfer it into the oil. Once the oil becomes nicely hot, you have to reduce the flame completely, and on a low to medium flame you have to fry these vadas. Otherwise the vada will be crispy and golden brown from outside, but it will not cook properly from inside. So just pay attention towards the flame. It should be low to medium while frying. Until the vada becomes golden brown, you have to fry it. Repeat the same procedure with remaining mixture and your tasty vadas will be ready in no time. When one side becomes golden brown and crispy, you can flip the vada onto the other side, and when both the sides are done, you can transfer it into the serving plate. This vada absorbs very little oil because we have not added any water while mixing this mixture, so it does not absorb any sort of oil. Repeat the procedure with remaining mixture and your tasty vadas are ready to be served with hot rasam. So you can serve it separately, but the traditional way is to immerse these vadas into the rasam for at least half an hour so that the vada absorbs all the rasam and it will be very tasty while eating. It's looking so tempting that I am feeling to eat it right now, but we have to wait for some time to get good results. So just wait for an hour or so and you can serve it to your loved ones. They are definitely going to like this. So give it a try, like, share and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.